Residents and homeless advocates filled the seats in the city council chambers Tuesday night, voicing support and concerns about city leaders' emergency housing proposal to help people living on Olympia's streets. City leaders are proposing 2 emergency homeless campsites in Olympia. They are the quarter-acre Nursery Village near Plum Street and Union Avenue, adjacent to the Yashiro Japanese Garden, and the Martin Way Village, a 1.1-acre site at East Martin Way between Pattison Avenue and Devoe Street. About 20 people shared their concerns with council members during a public hearing Tuesday night. Chris Peters, there as a parent of 2 children at St. Michael's School, raised concerns about the proposed Plum Street housing site's proximity to the school.
Concerned because we're already dealing with some of the impacts. Finding needles every morning, having to clear that stuff out. People are peeing and pooping on our property there. So I'm concerned that, I do want to say I'm full support of this. I'm very happy that you guys are dealing with this problem. I really am, actually. When I was 19, I was homeless. And so this is something personal to me. But I'm very concerned about safety as well. And so I just don't think that location is good. 700 feet away from school. 244 kids go to that school. That parish has over 700 children going there every week, and we're calling the police all the time because we're dealing with all sorts of different things.
While some residents shared concerns about the impact of such homeless camps on East Olympia neighborhoods, others defended some homeless people, saying they should not be stereotyped. Homeless person C.C. Coates was one of them.
Not all homeless people don't want housing. Being disabled, I'm a pensioner. This is a term people don't seem to be familiar with. We need to take care of our pensioners. Somebody making $750 a month like I am cannot get housing here without subsidized housing. I would love a home. I would love not to be in my van. I would love not to be constantly under threat by these degenerates that are living amongst me in the street. It's dangerous. I was assaulted today at the well, just trying to get my water.
City Council member Lisa Parsley called for more listening and less talking on the issue.
But I somehow think if we can just talk and actually listen to each other, we can find a solution. This emergency camping ordinance was just a beginning. It was a way to allow other members and stakeholders in our community to provide some emergency housing. It is not meant to be the end-all, be-all. It's a piece in our plan. Our plan is, yes, to eventually, Barbara, work on some of the causes of our homelessness. If we can as a city, like Councilmember Gilman pointed out, there's not a lot we can do in fixing the economy of the United States, but we can do what we can for Olympia.
Mayor Pro Tem Nathanael Jones, who led the council meeting in Mayor Cheryl Selby's absence, said the council received a number of disparate comments at the hearing.
That our community is not fully aligned on what an appropriate response should be. And while I appreciate those of you who have complimented the council on trying to move forward on this issue, it's clear to me that the community does not have the kind of alignment that it needs to be fully successful. Having said that, what I see from this city council is a recognition of a significant public health emergency, of safety and security concerns for our community, and the need for prompt action.
Council approval of the emergency housing ordinance is still under consideration. City officials say the ordinance will clear the way for land use regulation that allows faith-based, nonprofit, and government organizations to locate emergency housing facilities on their property. The annual 2018 point-in-time homeless count found at least 320 people sleeping unsheltered in unmanaged conditions in downtown Olympia and in other parts of the city and county. The city routinely conducts an early morning count of people sleeping on downtown streets. That count found 130 people on average live unsheltered in the downtown core. I'm Jeff Chu for iFiber One News.